What's up, guys, and me once again. Welcome back. Hold up, wait a minute. This ain't no regular live stream. This is the GamersPod, where we'll be talking about future games. It has been confirmed next week's episode will be about Red Dead Redemption 2. But tonight here you guys will be watching Super Bowl 52's match, pretty much, and I won't be playing none of it. I'll be sitting here talking to you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy this Gamers Pod's first episode, Madden 19's Wishlist. So yeah. So let's kick off with right now I'm gonna start the full list right now. So if you look at it, guys, I really want in Madden 19 is better QB AI. Yes, we need that. Madden fans have been asking for that for so long, now. The next episode, though, GamersPod, by the way, will be
the time for talk is over as we're just mere moments
with one of my friends live. So we'll be going live with that, and right now we will
the time has come.
Talking about Madden 19's wishlist. Let's head back to that. Sorry. And right now, here comes the Eagles walking out onto the field in Minneapolis. But right now, yeah, we need a better QB quarterback AI. We need a better quarterback computer, because ours have been just failing for the past freaking couple years now, and it's really pissing me off. So you wanna know what? We are gonna sit here and we are gonna make sure that we are great. We are literally great.
My excitement is just about to burst through the booth.
I want this game to be perfect. I want this game to be perfect. Promise me. I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, I want this game to be great. The greatest that I ever have been. So that's why number 2 will be, like, what am I supposed to say?
Is post game, and I hope that they'll be talking as the winning team.
I don't know.
And we'll see,
Amazing, yes. That's the word I'm looking for. My number 2 of my wish list is a halftime show performance, which will be perfect for Madden 19. The perfect year to show it, the perfect year to do it, and pull it off in Atlanta. I have heard that Atlanta is the home of Super Bowl 53, where it will be, to me, my predictions, the Seahawks versus the Vikings, or the Jaguars versus the 49ers for next year's Super Bowl. But there's a good speculation about it being Philadelphia and Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta, but hopefully it won't be that. Hopefully it just be Eagles versus Vikings, because I'm hoping that the Vikings can go to the Super Bowl. But you wanna know what would be better? I have been a huge Seahawks fan since I was young, so I want the Vikings and the Seahawks to sit over here and do their best. as they can. As Tom Brady's going to be talking to the team, to his team. As right now, guys, so yeah, I think that they could pull off a halftime show. It would be like a big crowd pop.
But I'm projecting it
and
out
just seeing
the
pop of the crowd, that's good. Like, that's good for sports. That's good for everything and all. As, yes, the Vikings can obviously go to Super Bowl too. But yeah, let's head back to the halftime show part. The halftime show, sorry if this is kind of messed up. The halftime show, I wanted to be Justin Timberlake, Bruno Mars, or somebody totally new.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find Big 87.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
So yeah. So yeah, they can possibly pull off the greatest halftime show ever. Justin Timberlake or Bruno Mars or just somebody else. No. And my next one, we need consistent updates for naming updates on the game monthly. Like, we need a patch monthly, because if we don't get a patch monthly until the next game, I guarantee this, because the halftime show stuff.
Now Brady. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Yeah. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
So, Kada.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for first.
I think that there should be like updated teams up there.
And the third down pass falls incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to.
My wish list is create a team.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes where people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
So we could have a better experience. Like, people who live in small counties that have a high school football team, they could create that high school football team.
So on fourth down, Brady will yield to Goskowski for the field goal try.
And they could even take them to the Super Bowl if they wanted to. I think that would be good for like the whole EA.
And he has got it
everything
from 55 yards away.
And the patience who are getting there.
So they get the ball first here in front of the home crowd under the lights,
except
and they
for
get 3
that,
points out of it.
And there's something about a night
I
game, isn't there?
Next year's game will be good, because hopefully EA is listening to me on this. Better QBAI system, better AI system and all. Halftime show and create a team. We need that. And Game Face, we need Game Face back, because complaints, my complaints on the templates, when I was going to play my career, it sucked. It sucked trying to find something exactly to my face, you know, in Madden 17 and Madden 18. I'm showing you guys gameplay in Madden 17 because that's like a good
former Heisman Trophy winner and #1 overall pick from Oklahoma. It's Sam Bradford.
And Sam Bradford, he
form
has
of Super Bowl because they bring
the
the fight more.
This
But
guy
yeah,
is amazing. If you watch him throw 7-on-7 or
if
watch him throw routes
we
versus
can
air,
please,
the ball hardly ever hits the ground. He's absolutely a receiver's dream when going out for a pass.
To be not only one of the greatest games ever, one of the best Madden games ever. You guys having a halftime show?
On the ground, the first carry for Ryan
Here's what I
Matthews.
think that should be
Credited with
for
a
the
1-yard
halftime show.
gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Have it in your life and in the video game. Kendrick Lamar.
Peek at the
Kendrick
offense.
Lamar.
And
Offering
Matthews,
the
a guy that we have
greatest
to talk about.
halftime shows of all time.
Normally,
Which,
a long receiver
if
plays
it's only a
outside. He
Madden
likes to
19,
work out of the
Madden
slot. Does a
19
terrific job
halftime show
absorbing
will
punishment
be
and catching the
specially
football.
remembered as a special game, okay? It stands out of all the others. So yeah.
Second down, Ryan Matthews.
You look like
Nowhere to
I'm
go
with
that
the ball. I'm
time.
doing
Might
commentary
have gotten
and
a yard up to the 25.
doing,
Jamal Sheard on the stop.
so
Here's New England defensively.
GamersPod.
Last year, the #1 overall defense as far as points given up goes.
I
And
think
they've got a lot coming back in
they could just
2017.
pull it
Now,
off
they certainly do. And let's go back to the Super Bowl.
because
Trey Flowers, who was their leading
they
sack
got
guy
from,
in 2006. He had 7 in the regular
all the
season.
way
He's a
until
monster in the Super
what?
Bowl against
What
Atlanta.
do they
He's
do
back
the
there
next
for them. How about
round?
Dante Hightower at linebacker? His first Pro Bowl in 2016. And then just moving on back to the secondary. Devin McCourty, the guy who quarterbacks him back as safety. He's been to the Pro Bowl as a corner
November
and as a free safety.
or December.
Complete. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the
November and
chains.
December should be the
But it
release.
appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And hopefully you know that you have a chance. You have a chance to make big bucks. I know this because
Play fake here on first down.
I already made a video game for PC.
His throw incomplete. The veteran Brent Selleck, the one he was looking for. And it's second down.
I think it was one of the best football games I ever played, and I made it off of like literally.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Now, as a cheap game,
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Let's expand on Ryan Matthews for a second. He has a couple 1,000-yard years in his back pocket. This season, 661. Did have a career-high 8 touchdowns, but where does he fit in to the Eagles' offense going forward?
That's going to be an interesting question that has to be answered by Philadelphia, by Doug Peterson, their head coach, because he was truly their lead running back until a fumble at Detroit. I think that changed things for him. A crucial one down the stretch. Philadelphia ended up losing the game. When he takes care of the football, he's a hard-hitting, aggressive inside runner who can set a tone for a team. But if he doesn't take care of the ball, that gives an opportunity for someone else to come in and become the lead runner for Philadelphia.
Better good.
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
I'm going to count it as in. There's some over here reviewing it. I think it's in. I don't think it's out. Let's see.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
It still stands.
He lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident.
Thank you guys for watching
and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes
one week I
way,
do sports games, the other week I do shooting games, and the other week I stream games.
Just what you want on a first
There's
down
3
run,
games.
call it 8 yards.
There's 3 live streams to the GamerPod.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blow.
This is episode 1 of sports.
So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And then episode 1 of Shooter will be coming
Offense
next
in a good
week.
Spot here, 2nd and 2.
As the week after that, let's play GamersPod.
They'll run it now out of the
Let's
gun.
play with me. GamersPod will
not much running room. Down to the
making
32.
debut
They got 2 of the
2
3
months
they
later.
needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just
that's
a
an awkward
yard.
situation.
We know today's NFL
Yeah,
is really built
get up,
around
bro.
the guy throwing the football.
You
But
look
these
like
short
that you haven't
runs,
swallowed
they
them,
still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often
See what
control
else
the
is
game.
there, except for the frostbite. Frostbite, really?
Now Ryan Matthews on 3rd down. Able to get away.
Oh, he still stands as.
He needed a
okay.
yard. That's what
But
he got.
yeah,
It's going to hurt him a new set of downs.
The frostbite situation. What the fuck is up with that? First of all, I don't know what that is. Number 1. And number 2 is complete bull crap. And number 3 is just plain out stupid to have in the freaking game.
And the offense lining up
This
1st
is
and
why I
10.
haven't bought Madden 18 yet, because I'm kind of iffy. I'm kind of iffy about the frostbite situation. Because they could freaking stop the game over some
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
frostbite. I know it's trying to make it realistic, like Battlefield 1.
Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Freaking stupid. But now back to the show. Back to the
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
And yeah, so
Again, they'll run it again. It's
next
Sproles. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the
after
28. The safety
Red Dead
Patrick Chung is the
Redemption,
one who makes the
I'm
stop.
gonna do another sports, and then after that I'm planning to do a Watch Dogs 3.
These short ones still
Rumors
have their
and
value. You can still set
conspiracies
up your play action and throw the football. You
video,
control the clock
which that should be
because
good.
you have the ball, they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo
Every
for
few
the game.
weeks I'll set it up as a live stream so you guys could have the Wishlist ones will be like live, so you guys could like talk to me, interact with me,
And they'll be inside the 25
more.
now at the 24.
So
It's a 4-yard pickup.
I'm just gonna sit here and watch the game.
The screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second
And
it looked
yeah,
like it was
I'll
all
be
going to
coming
come
back
together, and they had a chance to pick up a first
in a
down, but
little
the
bit,
defense got there and
in
finished
like
it
a
off.
good 5 or 2 minutes
So now on 4th down, the Eagles will hand
with
things over to their
more
field goal kicker, and that's
from
Caleb
my
Sturgis.
wish list.
From the
That
left
was
hash,
just
this will be a
4 or 3, I
41-yarder.
don't know. I lost track, so we're 18 minutes into the Wish list live stream of the GamersPod.
So they
Enjoy
get
the
3,
game.
They were hoping for 6,
And
unlucky
it's the
number
game.
13-play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions, and boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a fifth-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James White, a 4th-round pick out of Wisconsin? Think about who he played behind while he was at Wisconsin, and he turns out to be the unsung hero of the Super Bowl. Would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct. And LeGarrette Blount just does not go down easy. You know, from my experience as a defensive back, this was a difficult guy to try and tackle because of the force that he runs with, and he's not going to be daunted no matter it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter, Brandon.
Well, what shocks me about last year, 18 touchdowns. The yards were pretty good, 1161. But when I think of New England, I don't think of a running back getting 18 touchdowns.
Yeah, that to me, it was the combo that made the 2016 season for him. Most yards in his career, most touchdowns in his career by far. And he's the type of guy that, hey, you want to give it to me inside the 5? He doesn't believe anyone's going to stop him.
So a big story here. Tom Brady off to the sidelines. And coming on is the backup quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. So the Patriots will turn it over to their left-footed punter. That's Ryan Allen to kick it away. Back deep is Darren Sproles.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a 2nd down throw for Bradford. A dump off to Sproles. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way. An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. Bradford now. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down.
Well, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Okay, partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. And this is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL. Well, New England has kind of transcended that parity, and they've done it with guys that you don't normally think of as household names.
The parts keep changing for New England. That's the amazing part on offense, all right? Offensive linemen change, receivers change, running backs change. We know the one constant is Tom Brady, and that's a huge deal for them. But to be able to do it in what you call the parity times, and you're exactly right, everyone's supposed to be pretty equal. New England still a top 10 offense year in and year out. In 2016, they were number 4, and that helped them with a number 1 ranked defense as well.
Holding offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, there really wasn't much there, but a completion is a completion. A tough third down awaits them.
So completion on second down, that brings up third. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. He hits White, complete. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, 82 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. On the return now, it's Josh Huff. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They begin the drive with Ryan Matthews. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So it'll be first down here after the run. 10th carry now for Ryan Matthews. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. 2 Patriots there to bring him down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Throwing, Bradford. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Here's Donnie Jones now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And tough starting field position here. In his own end zone, it's Garoppolo. And he finds Danny Amendola. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Peekaboo.
4 yards there, 2nd and 6.
Oh yeah,
So far,
it's
this
the
game is
Gamer
gone.
Pod.
Defensive coordinator at home.
We're not just here to take part. We're here to take over. As guys, I follow by that memo each and every day. And we're not only here to be a part of YouTube. We're here to take over YouTube. Okay?
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That draw play got blown up by the blitz of
the words of the notorious one, Conor McGregor.
You want them to blitz and they go past you, and you go past them for a big gain.
Just
in this situation, they hit him
the way that I see the score right now,
exactly
it's just horrifying. I have been watching.
So a 3rd and 8.
There's only 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock before second quarter, but I'm just saying, guys, I'm going to be finishing the whole thing. I'm just saying, I completed 3 wishes to my wish list. We need 6 more. So leave it in the comment section below. And let me know. Let me know. Because at the end of the day, we might end up with the best game ever because of me. Moi. Oh, the Eagles just made a touchdown. As now it's 9-10. Can they get the field goal though?
And that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
That was a smart play by the Eagles. As that was dramatic. That's a real Super Bowl moment. Now that's a freaking real Super Bowl moment. But guys, this is pretty much a good game that you guys have seen. So we pretty much only have 2 minutes left on the clock for the live stream. So hopefully you guys like, comment, and subscribe, because at the end of the day, they put their bodies on the line to make the NFL players with that too, to give you guys the video games, the real stuff. Okay, I don't know which word to make. That because is that false? I don't really see.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Martin will return. And he's
I thought it was full for a
across the
second.
25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Just see the rest of the stuff. Okay.
Blunt, the lone running back. And they'll give it to him here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
EA is going for like the realistic.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call,
Sorry, but
you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Look at them. Look at them. When you look at them.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense.
The way to get 18 has one of the best efforts. Like
now a carry for Blunt. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Give them a lot of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key third down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
Brady and Adrian Peterson are, I believe, the closest to being the most realistic in the game.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
My last two is really just...
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Actually be referees, like get off the field.
So 1 quarter down here in Super Bowl 51. 10-10 is the score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports.
It was a pretty good...
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out.
They give you little mini commercials up there. Yeah, that's what I also want to see between the halftime show. Commercial between each and every break that they play. We need at least between the 10-second or 30-second.
A play fake to Lewis. Here's Garoppolo. He's got time in the pocket. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Again, give it back straight away. That was horrifying for that.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Commercials between the halftime show.
Here's Ryan Allen now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier.
And yes, we need the final one.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Super Bowl 54.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
To be held in Tampa Bay.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Choices for you. Depends if they do it. But here's the fishy part, though.
And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Before I sign out, guys. So yeah, this is really the only winner.
And they'll go on the ground. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, It's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball.
It's pretty much Devin Wade's
first run.
Second down following the run. They come out here in the eye.
And he actually
now a handoff here to his running back. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Third down now following the run. They'll come out in the pistol.
And then he plays. Then he makes his big return.
Third and short yardage, Bradford. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking to hit Ryan Matthews' hair out of the backfield. And it's 4th and 3.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
Here's Donnie Jones now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia.
Devin Wade comes back onto the field for one night only.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
In the Philadelphia Eagles.
Returnable here from the 38.
Number 13.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
Which I think
there always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn
it over. Right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow. Now you go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
This is the GamersPod.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that.
Peace.